And Peter,
On
yeah, the feeling he's going to experience when he realizes that knight takes e4 would have potentially sent Magnus packing. That's, I think, what's going to be hard for him to deal with. And that's what he's got to push out of his mind. Because tomorrow's tiebreakers, and he doesn't have to lose them if he plays well.
Exactly, and the point is that yesterday he discovered this incredible tactic with knight takes d5 from a distance, yeah? This is the point that there he believed that this is a natural outcome, but here it was so unexpected.
It came out of nowhere. It was crazy construction with two really undefended pieces on h4 and e2. Magnus saw it. You know he saw it by his reaction. And at the end of the day, Magnus Carlsen is so hard to bring down.
Yeah, after he got his position, yeah, it was very hard. I mean, Magnus was trying something like for 25 moves, setting up that position that he reached before the time control, where he understood that he managed to control everything, and now he can try to break through. And even this was like a tempo play. After the time control, it still looked like it could be possible for Vincent to defend, but not with this time.
It's so important to clarify that Vincent didn't play this endgame badly. I actually think Vincent played an excellent endgame. We keep coming back to the same thing, which is that it's almost impossible to pinpoint his mistakes. You can't say exactly where he went wrong. Where was the decisive error? Okay, maybe you could claim the decisive error was bishop g2, allowing rook f4, but let's be real. At that point, the position was already practically indefensible. And that just tells us of one thing, which is the extent of Magnus Carlsen's virtuosity in the endgame. He can win games without clear mistakes by his opponents. That's what the greats do.
Yeah, just the structure. Yeah, this harmony, these dark squares, the way how he opened up with a timely, everything worked to perfection. Unbelievable performance.
Vincent.
And yeah, now the rest is formality, of course. Yeah, rook e7.
c5, nice idea, obviously, to play bishop g2 and to connect the bishop and the rook, making it as difficult as possible for white to dislodge the rook from a8. But Magnus will take on g7, and then I think go rook h7, and he could even capture the pawn on h6 using a little tactical trick with rook h8 and rook h7. That'll win the black
he can
rook.
also do. He can also play rook b7, bishop g2, and then rook takes g7, capture the bishop. It's also possible. Everything wins.
Oh yeah, very true. And with 25 minutes, I mean, this is pure agony at this point for Vincent. Just kind of waiting for Magnus to choose the winning approach.
Yeah, basically it's not about this game. It's just coming to terms, yeah, that he was so close. He felt like he believed that he can hold this position against Magnus. But Magnus just shows his beautiful technique. Yeah, rook b7 on the board.
Yeah, it's that debilitating inevitability that you know Magnus is going to find the best moves. You reach a point and you just know that you've lost the thread, and no matter what you do, Magnus will see the correct path forward. Rook b7, threatening rook b8 check, and bishop captures g7 with a fork on the rook and the bishop. Vincent might resign here.
Basically have to design. There's nothing you can do.
The pin is in pain of knowing that you had that chance. It was right there. But it's up to the professionals to push that pain away. It's a 1-1 score. They're going to play a tiebreaker tomorrow, and there's the handshake. Magnus Carlsen wins on demand. He defeats Vincent Keymer after his loss yesterday with a beautiful endgame display and takes this match to what is going to be an incredible tiebreaker tomorrow.
And now I'm curious whether will Magnus show the move knight takes e4 to Vincent, or they will not talk about the game anymore.
Let's see. They're setting up the pieces. Doesn't look like there's any conversation between the players right now.
Immediately, I think this is what they're gonna do now.
Ah, so who plays white in the first game?
Exactly.
Man, what a tiebreak match this will be. Whew. Crazy.
Well, now obviously Magnus has the upper hand. Bouncing back.
And
And there it is. Looks like Vincent will have the white-black pieces to start their two-game inning. We'll have white. Vincent will have black. And they will be playing the two-game rapid with the time control continuing to decrease with every 1-1 tie. The arbiter there explaining their rules. Both players understand. And now it's time to rest and to prepare for the epic continuation of this match tomorrow. Of course, Magnus must be feeling tremendous relief. Tremendous relief because he can construct an alternate reality where one move